Hey, I'm Natalie.
Hi, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Dominique. We're Star in the Sea, and this is the Grow Music Project.
Every thought is you. Constant glamour and cataracts, a kaleidoscope in my mind.
So the song we're working on in the studio is called Captain in the Map, and it's about two people coming together, one who's really inconsistent and frenetic and unreliable, and one who is their rock and what keeps them together. So I remember specifically when I started writing Captain in the Map, I had just gotten back from Christmas break at Columbia and no one else was around. I came back early and I was in my dorm room alone for 5 or 6 days. And so I was just playing all the time. And I was playing the guitar and I was on the E string and just started fooling around and this bass line came out and I loved it and instantly got a vibe for the entire song just from that one bass line. For me, most of my songs aren't that literal. They could be based on reality. This song wasn't really at all, but for me it was more of a character. So it was imagining a kind of a flighty person who is really into this one person but is afraid of caring too much, so it's easier to just go away, but because they're in love with that person, they always come back. So that's kind of how I wrote this song.
Now the second time it's, yeah, you gotta do.
So it's 1 out of every 4 times.
It's a 2-bar section.
Yeah, so in terms of doing the guitars on the song, we sort of had talked through the arrangement before we started recording and decided we wanted to not make the sort of West African sound that was on the demo so prevalent and go in more of a Motown direction. So there were a bunch of different guitars in the studio, and I remember I just picked up one at random just to I didn't mean to use that guitar, it was an airline. But the one I just picked up by random ended up sounding the best.
I'm the captain, you're the map. When I'm lost on my way back.
I would describe the sound of Star in the Sea as a combination of my wild imagination and fun pop music and dreams. I'm a huge dreamer and kind of weird, and I think that fits my songs pretty well. Weird and dreamy.
Let's start it. Let's go with 37. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So the way I first approached Captain in the Map when I was recording the demo at the studio was more of a surf rocky kind of vibe, very like free flowing and calypso-y. But then when we came here and started working with Chris, he came up with this brilliant combination that once he said it, I was like, that's exactly what I want, and that's exactly the vibe that I should have gone with from the beginning. And it was this combination of French chanteuse, 50s pop music, and more of like a more indie rock, modern indie rock combination, which I've never heard done. And when he said it together, I was like, that's exactly everything that I've been wanting to do so far. And he pitched the idea to us and we rehearsed it a few times and it was perfect. It was exactly what I wanted.
A lot of the people I know who are trying to be musicians professionally but don't necessarily have a record deal aren't necessarily going through mainstream channels. It's actually like an artistic choice. You know, they don't want to be under the control of a record label or some sort of institution of that ilk, so they're trying to go independently. So that just means the music business is in an interesting place right now.
Just starting out, it's pretty hard to get your music to the right people and get them to support you and say we believe in what you're doing, and other people will too if they get a chance to listen to you. Which is what's great about the Bird Music Project, is it's giving that opportunity to people who wouldn't have it.
I'm the captain, you're the man. When I lost you, my way back. You're the anchor, I'm the sea.
I am so excited for the future because I'm at this point where I can go in so many directions, and it's really freeing for me to be able to choose who I want to be as an artist. And I know that whatever I choose now is kind of the start of this huge thing for me, and I'm taking my time and finding what feels right and what feels true to me. And I love having all of these opportunities and chances to just do what I want to do for the rest of my life, which is kind of intimidating and scary and thrilling, but I'm so happy. There's nothing else that I could possibly be doing in my life that would make me as happy.
Can you hear my heart? It goes